Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in the courtyard, Jennifer's typing on her tablet. Kristen came to where she is. Oh, I didn't see you all day. I had errands to run. What's going on? I'm trying to find a cruise for the Bahamas for Will and I. Didn't Will tell you he wanted nothing to do with you? Yeah, he said that. But no way in hell Carly's stealing my husband. Anyways, I still got time to save my marriage. Meanwhile, in the student's office, Amanda came in with stuff and has a flash. And her in mid-labor screaming. And as it ended, causing her to drop her stuff, and someone came and picked most of it up and handed her in its paw. Thank you. Are you okay? I'm fine. First of all, if that's true, you wouldn't be trembling like you're doing now, which tell me otherwise. Meanwhile, at the Los Santos International Hospital in the waiting room, Julian came with 2 cups of coffee and see no sign of his wife, so Chad approached him. Ah, Julian, just the guy I was looking for. You must be Chad. I've been hearing all about you. Let's just cut to small talk. We both know you possess a secret that might cause your marriage to corrupt. You don't know what you're talking. Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or do I have to spell it out to you? Meanwhile, in Taya's office, Taya's working on some paperwork to someone knocking her door. Come in. And as Wilma and Michael came in, and Michael closed the door. Hey, you two. How's Dusty doing? He's doing well. In fact, Rachel told us he's gonna make a good recovery. That's good to know. So what brings you two here? We need a huge favor from you. Meanwhile, at the Graham Baptist Church in the women's dressing room, Helen's in her wedding dress as someone knocked on her door. And as Helen heads to the door, my God, will you people just accept the fact that I'm married? And as Helen opened the door, and it's her parents, John and Ashley. I hope everything's alright. It is not that you two are here. And as Helen hugged both mom and dad and pull away. How did you guys know we're missing this? I agree, and as Isabella came to where they are, I don't give a damn of your reasons, as long as you're happy. And I am. Thanks to all y'all being here. Meanwhile, in the sanctuary, as people begin to gather for CJ and Helen's wedding, Rachel and Aaron came in talking, and look at the display. I'm glad we managed to make it here in time. Look, despite what you feel for her, CJ's old enough to make his own choice in life. I'm afraid what it's gonna do to him in the end. And as Rachel noticed Gwen, I'm gonna talk to Gwen. And as Rachel headed to where Gwen is, and CJ came to where Aaron is. You don't think your wife and Gwen will stop the wedding? Look, you can't think of the worst. You're right. I gotta think positive. Helen means a lot to me, and I refuse to lose her.
Meanwhile, Gwen and Rachel are talking. I guess our brother's really gonna marry her no matter what we say. We just have to find out her intentions concerning our brother. I know we can't stop him, but we have to make certain Helen don't hurt him. Oh, she won't. And as Greg and Claire came to where Rachel and Gwen is, and they saw their parents. Hi, you two. I'm so glad you two are here. Our brother deserves our support. Come on, you two, really. You don't want this wedding to happen as much as we do.
Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in the courtyard, Jennifer and Kristen are talking. I am so glad you're still determined. You damn right I am. I know I hurt Will so much, especially when I didn't start the divorce paper. I think a part of you wasn't sure it was going to work in the end. Well, lots changed. I realized Will's been very patient, and I gotta make certain he don't move on. And as Kristen has a flashback of her and Will making love, and it ended with Jennifer sensed something wrong for Kristen. You're right. Yeah. Look, Will didn't sign the papers because I know. We didn't finalize it because that's why I have to fix my marriage. Maybe there's a way I can help. Meanwhile, in the student office, Amanda and Paul are talking. Look, I'm happy the fact that you care about me. It's not about that. Something's going on with you. And as Amanda has another flash of her in labor pains, and it ended, causing her to fall to her knees. No, you're not fine at all. And as Paul got his cell phone and called the police. I need an ambulance, fast, just as Grace came in. What the hell is going on? I'm fine. And as Grace got down, and Amanda tried to get up, but she collapsed again. She's not fine. He's right. You need to stay. And as Paul hung up, I'm taking her to the hospital. Good. Let's go. And as Paul picked up Amanda and carried her out with Grace following him in suit. Meanwhile, at the Los Santos International Hospital in the waiting room, Julie and Chad are talking. Is it me, or do you seem nervous? Look, I don't know what game you're trying to get at. Let me tell the truth. Like you knowing that Dusty's not your wife's son at all? How did you know? It doesn't matter, because Wilma doesn't deserve to be deceived in any way. And you think by you shining her wool will make you some sort of hero? Dude, you just don't get it. You can twist this around, but the fact of the matter is, you, my mom, and dad has known this all along. Jennifer and I have discovered. Really, Julian? You can fool your ex-girlfriend and everybody else in the world, but we both know you've known since the year began. Now, you can either tell Wilma, or I swear to you, I will myself. Meanwhile, in Taya's office, Taya, Wilma, and Michael are talking. So you two want a DNA test done on Dusty to see who's really your son. We want to make certain he's our son in every way. Dusty's finally came to our lives when the tsunami struck. Yeah, I see. Jacob brought Dusty to the hospital. He was sick, only to find out he wasn't the father. That's why I stepped in. Look, I have to know it's mine, to be certain. That's why this test must be done to see if Mike and I are his parents. Here's more to why you want this DNA test done, isn't there? Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the women's dressing room, Helen, Ashley, and John are talking. Dad, I know it's not been so long since we've been close, but you mind walking me down the aisle? Can you give us a minute? Sure. I gotta go put my dress on. There's another room. And as Ashley and Isabella head out, and John came and closed the door, and turned to his daughter, Helen. I've known we haven't talked that much, but let me ask you this. Are you ready to start your life with CJ? Dad, I don't care if he's young. I love him so much and I want to be with him. Meanwhile, in the women's bathroom, Isabella came out of the stall and the maid's dress on to where Ashley is. You look amazing. Well, I tried to fit the role very well, if you ask. So I see. Anyways, how's Vince? He's still conflicted between me and Angie because of their daughter, Ariana. Don't tell me you let that stop you. Vince and I are still together. Well, if it wasn't for that tsunami, we would have been married by now. But mark my words, Mom. In the end, we will be together. Meanwhile, in the sanctuary, people will continue to gather for CJ and Helen's wedding, while CJ and Aaron are talking. Sounds like you got a lot going on for you. Yeah, I do. And as much as your wife cares about my best interests, I have no intentions of backing out of this. Don't let any doubt keep you from doing this. Remember, you only live once. That's true, and I intend to live my life. I'm sure you would, and as Sean approached to where they are. Good luck in your marriage. And as Aaron walks away, and CJ turns to Sean. I have some advice you should know about Helen. Meanwhile, Ren and Rachel are talking with their parents. Look, Mom and Dad, we know Helen's not a fit candidate for our brother, but we gotta trust he made the right choice on this. Which I gotta say, it isn't at all. Look, all you gotta know, CJ's old enough to make his own choice. And I mean, a good, solid relationship costs time. Yeah, we get that. We just don't get Helen's true agenda to hold. I have a feeling the truth will come out in the end. Until then, we're gonna have to give CJ all the support we can. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Matt and Vanessa came in, and they began walking down the hall. I can't believe we almost forgot you, but hey, it's fine. I want to be there for your brother CJ, and you are. Thank you for being the best husband.
Yeah, I know. I just hope we're not too late. And as they continue to walk down the hall towards the sanctuary.
Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in the courtyard, Jennifer and Kristen are talking. Well, I'm always open to new ideas to make my marriage work. Even though, stop blaming yourself. It's not gonna do nothing. Yeah, no. My marriage is at stake here. I'd do anything to make it stick. You know, I think a cruise will help strengthen your marriage a lot. In fact, I think you should go for it. I don't know what I'd do without you, Kristen. I've been wondering that all day myself. Anyways, I gotta plan this dinner for Will and surprise him. So wish me luck. And as Jennifer got up and walked away, and as Kristen thinking, good luck. I have a feeling you're gonna need it. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room on the emergency side, Paul and Grace are talking. So what exactly happened back there? I was on my way to class and stumbled upon her not feeling well at all. That's it? What are you implying? I just want some answers to what's going on. And as the nurse came to where they are and they got up. What's going on? It's really not good. Can you give us a grace? I'm too involved to leave now. Not like it's gonna matter. What do you mean by that? Amanda's family could be the only one to know the details. I don't know where Amanda's family is. All I can say is have faith. Meanwhile, Paul turned and walked away while the nurse and Grace are still talking. In case you haven't aware, she goes to my school. I'm in charge for her. I don't give a damn who you are. Amanda's family is the only one to know the information. But between you and I think Amanda will pull through in the end. Meanwhile, in the manager's room, Paul came in and closed the door and see Amanda in bed, who's awake, who's saw him. What's going on for me? What matters is you're back. Why am I in hospital? And Amanda has another flashback of her giving birth. And that's the end where Paul sent something wrong with Amanda. You okay? For some odd reason, I'm not. Stay around? No, but I'm here. And as Lauren came in the room, I'll be around if you need me. Thank you. And as Paul left the room, and Lauren closed the door and turned to Amanda, who has another flash of her giving birth. And it ended, which left her shaken. You okay, Amanda? And as Lauren came and checked her vital signs, I need to tell you something. Meanwhile, in the waiting room, Julie and Chad are talking. What's it with you? I tell you, you think you want to take her away from me. You really are losing it to think that would be my intentions. I may not know your stories. Chances are you're not. Believe me, the only thing you're doing is dragging this out. As long as you can. Fine. Name it. Name what? How much do I have to pay you to keep you quiet about this? Your money's not gonna stop me. Besides, I don't need it at all. Have you ever loved Save It? Woman's gonna find out what you did. You not only hid the truth that Destiny's not being hers, but the fact of the matter is, you hired 2 children to pose as your own. And as Chad turned and walked away, and Julian took out his iPhone. If Chad told Wilma what I've done, then my marriage is finished for good. Meanwhile, in Taya's office, Taya, Wilma, and Michael are talking. Wilma and I feel we want to make certain Dusty's our son. Once we begin to test Psycho, there's no going back. You do, yeah, we know. We want to see Dusty's our son once and for all. We want to make certain nobody comes between us. We just want some written document to ensure, okay, fill out this paperwork. And as Taya gave Michael and Wilma the paperwork. And I'll take care of the rest. Anyways, I'll be back. And as Taya got up and left her office. And Michael turned to Wilma. Do you really think what Chad said is true? I really don't know. Besides, to be honest, I can barely remember giving birth at all. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the hallway, Aaron came to where Rachel, Gwen, Eric, Greg, and Claire is. Patrick's sick, Melissa's taking a nap. Good. I'm gonna need you to keep me sane at this wedding. CJ's gonna be fine. Aaron's right. Rachel and I don't want him to get hurt by Helen. We try our best. Girls, remember, giving people a chance is what we Jolsons do. And as Ashley came to where they are, Helen's ready. We'll be inside. And as Claire and Greg went in the sanctuary, while Gwen bring Eric to the corner. What's going on? I want to say thank you for putting up my drama, which each day I have with you, you make me realize how lucky I am to have you in my life. And as they begin kissing each other, and Helen saw, alright, you two, get a room. And as Eric and Gwen stopped, just as Helen and John came to where they are. Well, and as Rachel came to John and Helen, are you ready to be part of the family? Yeah, I am. And as Matt and Vanessa came to where they are, looks like you're all in time. That we are.
Meanwhile, in the sanctuary, as most of the people are here for CJ and Helen's wedding, let's get to Sean and CJ who are talking. I know you have a history, Helen, and dude, it's fine. I just want what's best for my little brother, so I wish you luck on your marriage. Thanks for the tip about Helen. And as the music started, and as Matt and Vanessa came down the aisle, and soon they took their respected spots, followed by Rachel and Aaron. And then Gwen and Eric. And when they arrive at their respected spot, the real music begins as everyone stand up and turn to the back, just as John and Helen came. And they saw they all looking at them. And as Helen looked at her dad and as John looked at his daughter. Are you ready for this?
I was made for this. Thank you for this, Dad.
No problem. And as John began to escort his daughter Helen down the aisle, and as she looked at CJ, who also looked at her, and they both exchanged looks of joy. And soon they arrived at the end. And as John turned and pulled Helen's veil up, and as Helen looked at John,
I love you so much, Dad. Thank you for being here.
no problem. I will always love you. And as they hug each other and pull away, and as John went and sat next to his wife Ashley, while Helen came towards CJ and faced him while he faced her.
I cannot wait to have you as my husband.
Me neither. And as everyone sat down, just as CJ and Helen turned to the minister, and as their wedding begins right now.